I'm an addict for sneakers.
What's good? Back up in the building. It's your boy DJ Dale's back with a brand new episode here at the Sneaker Addict Show. It is Thanksgiving Eve. I hope everyone has a great Thanksgiving tomorrow with your friends and family. I was looking through the comments and I seen someone left another comment on my Bin23 review. There's been at least 5 to 6 people that keep asking for a reshoot because the first video was done basically when it first released and the quality was pretty poor, and the quality still is awful in the video that I redid. So now this is the third time shooting this. I'm sure it will be a lot better. This is the box it came in. Really like a shitty box, to be honest with you. If you have the Bin series, you know what I mean. Like, it's just a real thin cardboard. But the price tag was fantastic. 175 bucks. That's how much this cost me. Air Jordan 9 Retro Premium White Metallic Gold. So, with that said, let's open the box. You've got dust bags in this cloth material. Had to take these out of my storage today. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I always hear people asking for a reshoot, so I finally dig these up. And they look great, man. Wow, I haven't seen these in a while. The lace is definitely yellowed. I don't know if it's gonna show on camera, but yeah, $175 these cost retail. Just for everyone that likes, you know, seeing everything. The bag is like a cloth bag, and it has Jordan going across, Air Jordan. Now the leather is really nice quality. I don't think it's really gonna show on camera. It's more or less like when you feel it, just feels like quality. And then you have like this gold dusted leather up here, as you can see. And it's just one of a kind. Then on the midsole, you see you have your hit of gold, that metallic gold, with your Jumpman. You have your 23 right there stitched in, your globe, and this is leather also around with your strap, which is leather. Now anyone that has not heard, the pull strap on these do rip off pretty easily. If you put too much force, you're gonna literally rip this off of here. So be careful when you throw these on, alright? I've heard some horror stories from I think like 2 or 3 people, so just be careful. Quick look at the medial side of the shoe. Once again, like this area right here. I don't know, yeah, it's picking it up. It's got like that gold just coming through, that metallic gold. Your hits by the laces. Looking at the toe, then going up. The shoe is just put together really nicely. Wish they released more of these. And you have your Air Jordan leather tag going across. Inside, as you can see, the lining on these is really nice. Love that design. And you also have a wooden shoehorn. Now on those Pinnacle ones, they charged $400 and they didn't even give you a wooden shoehorn, which was pretty ridiculous. But on these, they give you a wooden shoehorn. I mean, that was pretty ridiculous that they didn't give you a wooden shoehorn on those Pinnacle ones. Jordan Brand, like, I don't know why they wouldn't do that. To me, that's ridiculous. And you also have a leather footbed right there, as you can see. Look at that leather inside. Super nice. Super duper nice. It's like really glued on nice, or else I would rip it off. But I don't want to damage the shoe. And also, you got your outsole right there. Got your different sayings from different countries. And on the other shoe, you do have your wax mark right there to close it out. Really sick pair of kicks. Amazing quality. And it's amazing just to think that they charge $175 for these. $175 for these, and they're charging $400 for those Pinnacle ones. And the Pinnacle ones are nice. Let me break those out real quick. Because, you know, when you see them next to each other, you really see, like, the Pinnacle ones are nice. In some of the colorways. To me, this one is the classiest, and it looks like it is worth money. Like, as far as what you're paying, not resale. I'm not talking about resale. I'm talking about, like, what you paid retail for. Like, that looks like a sharp pair of kicks to me. This leather is, like, super soft. It's actually way better. This leather is way better than this leather, in my opinion. Putting that out there, definitely. Like, you could feel it. Feels way better. These are amazing. I don't regret getting these. But for $400, they could have given you a damn wooden shoehorn and not that right there, that like cardboard. Like, come on, you're gonna give cardboard? Like, you know, this is where Jordan Brand needs to show respect for their product a little better. You know? It's like putting like expensive champagne in like a plastic cup. You know, it's like, come on. You know, that's what this is with that cardboard right here. It's literally like putting expensive champagne in a plastic cup. Kind of whack, a little cheesy. That's just my opinion. That concludes my episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit that like button if you did. I really went out of my way to get this pair. I had to like dig through my storage area. It was a crazy time doing that. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video right here. Definitely wanted to give you a real detailed review. Also, another tip with these bins, be careful with your laces. Don't tuck your laces in here when you're storing them, because this wood will stain your laces, okay? So you may want to just be careful. I'm even thinking about taking this out and just wrapping it in like a plastic bag or something and then putting it back in, because I've heard some bad stories about this staining the interior. So it's something you may want to do, all right, when it comes to storing this shoe. You know, this is a real gem right here, and you want to maintain it, and you got to think these materials over time, they're gonna, you know, fall apart. So you gotta think about like things like the wood inside, you know, throughout the years, sitting and sitting and sitting. It's probably a good idea to probably put this in like a plastic bag and then pop it back in. That's what I'm gonna do actually right now. That's it for today's episode. Once again, everyone have a great Thanksgiving. Who knows, I may come up with another video. I'm just chilling right now. I grabbed a few other pairs of shoes. I'm gonna try to reshoot actually. Leave your thoughts on these. Let me know what's your favorite Jordan out of the Bin series. What's your favorite? I would say this is my favorite. Let me know what yours is. All right? Everyone be great out there, and we out.
Shout out for DJ Dells.
DJ Dells.
All right, hi gang, Mean Gene Okerlund, DJ Dells. You punk, you gotta be kidding me.
Look what's in the bag. Come on.
DJ Dells, kiss my ass.